Is staying at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa worth the high price tag? Hi friends, I'm Kate from Vacay in One Day, and I am crossing off a Disney bucket list today by staying at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. The Grand Floridian is Disney's flagship hotel that is known for its turn-of-the-century Victorian style, its proximity to Magic Kingdom, and a very high price tag. This hotel is also special to me for other personal reasons, but more on that later. It's also the holiday season, which means this hotel is beautifully decorated and even more enticing to stay. I'm so excited to show you everything this resort has to offer to help you decide if this is right for you and your family. Let's go check everything out. I did check in on the app and was alerted that my room was ready, but I did stop by the lobby just to make sure my app was connected properly to my account for the room to open. We are staying at Sago Key, which is building 5, rooms 5101 to 5528. Let's go check out our room. What I love about the Grand Floridian is every single building has their own grand entrance and center area. It feels almost like you have your own lobby. So we booked a standard room here. Let's go check it out. Okay, wow, this is stunning. I'd say it's very spacious, what you'd expect of a deluxe hotel room. All right, let's go show all the details. Okay, so turning the light on. Right when you walk in, you do have your restroom to the right. And it looks like we were given an accessible room. So we have first a sliding door. And with an accessible room, with a bathroom, you would expect to have a really large open area here, which we do, handrails. Beautiful artwork, again, inspired by Mary Poppins, which I absolutely love. You have your towels. Beautiful vanity. I do think most bathrooms in the Grand Floridian have 2 sinks typically. With this being an accessible bathroom, there's only 1 sink. So just know that going in if that's what you're given or that's what you request. So here, like I said, we have 1 vanity that lights up, which is great. You have a mirror here with the scary side and the nice side. You have your typical amenities with your soap, your gel, mouthwash, a shower cap, lotion, and then your vanity kit, which comes with cotton pads, cotton swabs, and a nail filer. Okay, great. And because it's an accessible bathroom, we do have a walk-in shower here with a seat and more railings. You have your soap here. And then here is the shower curtain. And then a few more hand towels. Okay, right across from the bathroom, you have your armoire or your closet. I'd expect more pillows and blankets, spot for you to put your luggage or clothing. And then here we have a handheld steamer, a safe, more towels. What is this? Is this a rope? Okay, now that I'm in my luxurious outfit, let's continue. Up next, we have our beverage area. So starting off with an ice bucket and some cups. You have a standard Keurig here with some K-cups. Looks like Joffrey's, some tea as well, English breakfast and green tea, some more glasses and mugs, some mixers and sugar, a little pull out for you. Okay, and a mini fridge. Excellent. And as you can see, look, more details. Have Mary Poppins. Look at the umbrellas in there and all the birds. Oh, I love this room. Okay, focus, moving on. Okay, so right here we have our 2 queen beds. Another artwork again that mirrors Mary Poppins and just has that like slight aesthetic to what you see in the movie. A side table in between both beds. Very nice. You have the ability to order room service for breakfast and dinner. Very nice. Oh, even the lamp has umbrellas and that's the details, you guys. Okay. You have your reading lights, which is nice. So they turn on when you pull them out. You don't actually have to click anything. And there's 4 of them, 2 on each side of the bed. Okay, we have a little area if you needed to maybe do some work or maybe do some makeup or things like that. I'm not sure what this box is for. Oh, okay. You have your hair dryer located conveniently as far as possible from the bathroom. Let's see, what is on these curtains? Anything? It's really hard to see with this lighting. I don't see anything like any hidden Mickeys or anything. Oh, with the monorail. Okay, let's go see. So every room has a balcony because this is a deluxe room in a deluxe hotel. You have your privacy screens. Now people can still hear you, but at least it is private. And we're on the first floor, so we can go look out at the beautiful lagoon and see the monorail come on by. And then right over here is where you have the convention centers and the ballrooms, which we will go take a look at in a little bit. And what's crazy is I got married here last year, which is part of the thing, so that's why it's so special to me. And we had our reception in one of those, but I wanted to get pictures with the fireworks, so I literally walked across this grass right here all the way over on the right hand side to see the fireworks in front of Magic Kingdom, and it was after it rained so badly, so we were in mud here. It's crazy. It's bringing back old memories. Okay, so back to this. This is a pretty large balcony, right? So you have 2 chairs here, more privacy screens, but yeah, this has plenty of room for a lot of people. Okay, and then you have your couch as well, and I'm pretty sure it is a pull-out couch. I'm assuming based on this. That's gonna be for me to figure out in a second. And then of course more artwork. Oh, I love this one. This one's great. Okay, and here more drawers for you. Standard. Yep. And then you have this Amazon Disney for you to interact with, get help if you need it. Let's see. Hey, Disney.
Hi, I'm Margaret, and I'm excited to introduce you to our in-room interactive experience, Hey Disney. I'll show you some of the ways Hey Disney can help you experience more magic during your stay, plus some tips to help along the way.
Try more things. Excellent choice.
Ooh.
There's plenty of...
Tell me a joke, Disney.
What did young Quasimodo take with him to school?
About?
The lunchbox of Notre Dame.
Nah. I think you could do better than that, but you tried. Okay. Guess we're done with that. Oh, instructions for the bed. I will be needing that. Thank you. Okay, so we also have this chandelier that's not on, but it is here. And then the only thing left to do is to check out the sofa, pull it out, and then also check out the beds. I'm huge into bed comfort. That is the thing that I look for the most when I pick a hotel room. So let's see if these beds alone are worth the high price tag of this resort. All right. Okay, well, this pillow right here, which is decorative, so not comfortable. I'm gonna move that one out of there. Okay, okay. Pillow's the best part. You sink in, but you're not so sunken in that it feels like you have no support. It's a perfect amount of support and cushion and softness and sinkage. A+ on the pillows. The bed, I would say overall comfortable. It is on the more firm side. You do sink in when you go in, but it's not super soft. I would say it's like in the middle. I feel supported. I feel like I could easily fall asleep on this, and it's very comfortable, but I didn't just like jump in it and just like get enveloped into it. So there you go. All right, sofa time. Okay, so the sofa itself is really big. So for example, I'm 5'8", and I could fit, and there's 2 pillows still, and I could easily fit on it if I had a sleep pair. I would say it's pretty firm. Nice texture, nice softness of it, but again, doesn't have that like sinking in feeling. It's kind of firm. All right, wish me luck. I'm just gonna try to attempt to open the sofa bed out to see what that feels like. Here is the finished product, and I've never seen a sofa bed pull out and look like this. I typically would expect one to kind of like pull out this way and be coming out towards me, but it just kind of opened up onto itself, which makes sense why it's so long. When I said, oh, it's a really long sofa, it's because it's actually lengthwise, not widthwise. So, all right. So I would say this is pretty on par with the beds. Now the beds are better. They're softer. They are more supportive. But for a sofa bed, I'm very impressed with this. I think kids can easily sleep on this. I could probably easily sleep on this if I had to. It feels wide enough where I'm not just constrained on it. It feels like it fits my body easily, and I'm a grown adult. Overall, I think this is a great sofa bed. Well, it's time to leave the room, sadly. But we have so much to see with this resort. I want to see like every little building. I want to check out every single thing to do here, all the dining, all the shops. I'm going to show you everything, hopefully help you figure out how to navigate this resort because it is pretty giant. They have over 900 rooms. So when I say it's big, right? So let's go see everything they have. So right outside our building, you have the beautiful marina here where you can rent boats. And then sometimes they'll have wedding events in this little courtyard right in front of the marina because they can pipe music there, and it has a great view of none other than the Cinderella Castle. And you can see someone rented out a boat right there. They're playing beautiful, soft music. It's because it's the holiday time. They're playing lovely Christmas music, but it adds to the ambiance of just a relaxing feel. Even though this resort is busy since it is the holiday season, it still feels calm and just serene here with the water. And then of course anything that you can see Cinderella Castle. Since we are on the left side of the resort with Sago, we're gonna start at the left, and the most left thing you can do is, of course, the ballrooms that I was mentioning earlier. So let's go take a peek there and then kind of make our way to the right side and kind of end with the wedding pavilion. So right there is the main lobby, and you can see the monorail go by. So if you take the pathway on the left-hand side and follow it along, you will enter in the convention center. It does have its own entrance right there, and it has its own lobby. We're going in the side entrance here. So all along these corridors is you have different size ballrooms. So for example, here you have the ballroom salon 8, if I can read Roman numerals. And what it is, it's basically one giant ballroom that they can section off into smaller parts if needed. You have a business center here if you need to do anything with flights or print anything out, get some work done. It's also in the convention center. So here is the main lobby. Okay, moving on with our tour. Even the parking lot is gorgeous here. So there's all these trees with all the moss hanging. It just feels elevated. And of course with Christmas and holiday time, you have all the extra decorations and garlands up that just make it that much more amazing. Also over here to the left of the main lobby is where you have the bus stop that will take you to places that you can't get to via water taxi or walking or monorail. So that would be Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios, the water parks, Disney Springs, things like that. And then the monorail is up on the second floor, which I will show you in a second. And then there's also some walking pathways to Magic Kingdom or to the Polynesian. So getting out of a car, if you Ubered or took a ride share, it's right here. Walking in to the main lobby. If you valet parked here or you need help with your luggage, they can also help you right here with bellhop services. Of course, with the holidays, look at these gorgeous decorations. I cannot wait to see all the trees decorated. Wow, what an entrance. Let's go get a closer peek at the tree. You can spot some of your favorite Disney princesses as well. I see Ariel, and I believe Tiana's over there. More characters, Winnie the Pooh and Snow White. Oh, and I think that's Tangled. Yep. You can actually order some things from the bakery here inside this gorgeous house. Things like gingerbread, of course, some peppermint bark, some muffins, ginger snap cookie, chocolate chip peppermint bar, pretty much everything that screams holiday season they have to offer.
And the snickerdoodle cookie. And then, of course, we have our pecan fudge, our peppermint chocolate chip bar. We have cranberry muffin, Wolf bar. Yeah, my personal favorites. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Let's take a look at what I picked up at the Gingerbread house. So first thing is the peppermint bark, which is a half a pound for $15, and it is dense and heavy, so you get a good amount. And then next we have the Grand Floridian cookie pop for $6, which I was told is an Oreo cookie with white chocolate over it. And then my thing that I'm looking forward to the most is the chocolate pecan fudge for $9. I can't wait to try this. And then lastly, the iconic ginger snap cookie. You can't go wrong. It was $5.50 and it's just a classic cookie, and I can't wait to try them all. I did give the peppermint bark away as a gift, but I tried the other three throughout the weekend, and the ginger snap cookie was exactly what you'd expect. Spicy from the ginger, slightly sweet, and definitely crunchy. As suspected, the fudge was my favorite. It was so creamy and soft and gooey. I absolutely recommend this. The Oreo pop was probably my least favorite. It was a little bit hard by the time I took a bite out of it, and I do prefer milk chocolate to white chocolate. Continuing on our lobby tour. Okay, I have such strong memories of this staircase. I'll insert why. Up on the second floor, you do have some of the shops here. You also have a place to take photos. All right, first store of the day, M. Mouse Mercantile. Let's do it. Here you can find a lot of typical Disney merch here that you might find at Disney Springs or other parks. It's good to have this option in case you forget something or you don't want to lug it around all day. They do have a pretty big store with a lot to offer. I want this. How do I get this? Don't think that's for sale.
Caleb, come here! Caleb, I know what you need! This is like the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Pumped at the fact that they have my favorite store at Disney Springs here in the Grand Floridian. Because of course we have to go wash our hands with the scrub. Let's go in. You have your shower bombs, you have your body butter, you have your soaps, you can make your own candle. Pretty much everything in terms of bath products they have here, and they are fantastic. Every single thing I've purchased from Basin is I still use and love to this day. My hands are so soft and amazing. I love it. Love it. Okay, and over here you have Citricos and the most expensive fine dining experience on Disney property, Victoria and Albert's. And then rounding up the second floor, we have the Enchanted Rose, which I'll be coming back to in just a bit. And it is a gorgeous lounge, which I've heard that had fantastic cocktails. So I will be your taste tester for this evening. As you can see, beautiful views. And it's pretty spacious. Here's the bar area. So they do have rooms in this building. If you're lucky enough, you would get to be here. And then down below here behind the Gingerbread house is the Garden View Lounge. And I believe they used to serve tea there, but it has not reopened. In the corner here we have a shop called Curiouser Clothiers? Curiousers Clothiers, yeah. All right. Here's where we're gonna find more things geared towards the Grand Floridian. Oh my God, do I need that jacket? Maybe. Ooh. Okay, some Tommy Hilfiger items. Very nice. Oh my God, do I need ears? Oh, I think I need ears. That's probably what I'm gonna get. Oh, but I love this too. I'm on vacation, right? No budget. Now that I look the part, let's continue on. Another store here called Sandy Cove Gift and Sundries. Okay, this is gonna be like your snacks and stuff here, with the Grand Floridian having a fridge, and I think some of the vacation club rooms have full kitchens. We have pretty stocked fridge. And then some home items. Time to hit up Gasparilla Island Grill, which is their quick service restaurant here, for a little snacky. They have coffees, sandwiches, flatbreads. And they have some bowls for dinner. So at Gasparilla, like I said, it's a quick service, but you do order at the register, and then you get a number when you come outside to sit or inside, and they'll bring it out to you, which I think is fantastic for a quick service because normally you just wait to pick it up yourself, and here they actually give it to you. And then you cannot beat the views. Look just hard, you might see something familiar tucked behind those gorgeous trees. So like I said before, it does have a high price tag here. Rooms typically run between $700 to $1,000 a night and up to $4,000 a night for the nicest suite during some of the seasons. But I'm here on a Monday before Thanksgiving, so it's a busier holiday time, but it is a Monday. And I do have an annual pass, so I got a slight discount. So with that, it was slightly less than $600 a night. So I got a blended coffee, which I did not realize had all this chocolate, so read before you order, but can't wait to try it. And then I got a side of mac and cheese because I've heard from people that they have fantastic mac and cheese here. Now, I'm under the impression that all mac and cheese is good mac and cheese, but maybe this one is great. Try it out. This is great mac and cheese. It is so creamy and cheesy and gooey, but it's not too much. It's like the perfect amount of cheese and goo. Everything you'd want in a mac and cheese. And there's a lot. So get the side mac and cheese because this is a lot of mac and cheese. All right, on to the drink. Okay, so it's not as sweet as I thought it was gonna be because there's a lot of chocolate. Now I haven't gotten to the chocolate part yet, but the blended coffee itself is very refreshing. It has a great coffee flavor, but it's not overpowering. And it's, like I said, it's not super sweet. I think it's great. So for this and this side mac and cheese, it was a total of a little over $10, which I feel like is pretty good for Disney prices. Again, this is a lot of mac and cheese and a pretty big drink for $10. I am back at the Enchanted Rose Lounge to try out some cocktails. The Enchanted Rose has a few appetizers and snacks, as well as a list of beer, wine, featured cocktails, and traditional cocktails. I decided to stick with Old Fashioned since there are two on the menu, and the first one I tried was a seasonal Old Fashioned, which is a 10-year aged bourbon infused with Madagascar vanilla for a few days, and then they added maple syrup and bitters to it, and boy was it fantastic. The second Old Fashioned I tried was the traditional one, which is served with Woodford Reserve, and it is very alcohol forward. It is a sipper, and it's not super sweet at all, but still has great flavor that you can expect with the orange and cherry. My server gave me a nice surprise and delight with some sparkling wine to take away as I get prepared for the fireworks. So the pianist was playing, and he takes requests, and I kept thinking in my head, man, my favorite song is Feed the Birds, Toppin's a Bag from Mary Poppins, and he was playing a song from The Little Mermaid for someone else, and I was gonna request that, and I just thought, never mind, and he just started playing that song. It was like my brain to him. I mean, it almost brought tears to my eyes because I was like, I was literally thinking that, and you played it, and I just, wow, it was amazing. It's so magical.
They all lived happily ever after.
having dinner at Narcoossee's, which is basically on the water here at Grand Floridian. They specialize in seafood. Can't wait to check out what they have. Some starters, you have like shrimp and grits, and you have a charcuterie board that's actually inspired with different ocean animals, salmon, fish, shrimp, you name it, they have it. As a surprise to no one, we tried the Old Fashioned here, made with Old Forester bourbon, rosemary, and bitters. And I have to say, this one was my favorite of all three I tried tonight. Don't tell Enchanted Rose. You start off with some bread and butter. That was fantastic, as you can tell from my face. And we got two appetizers, both which were fantastic. The brisket and ricotta tortellini, which is made with brown butter and raisins, and it was so good. And then I also got the lobster bisque, which is this buttery, flavorful lobster in this creamy bisque. For dinner, I had the amazing yuzu ginger salmon, which the salmon was so buttery and creamy, it melted in your mouth. I highly recommend getting this over anything else. And we got the Gulf shrimp bucatini with pasta and tomatoes and spinach. And the pasta was good, but the shrimp was just okay. Get the salmon. With that, we are done with night one. Tomorrow morning, we are waking up bright and early to get to Magic Kingdom. It is 6:42 in the morning. Early entry for Magic Kingdom starts at 7:30, and you can see some guests are waking up, but the resort is still really quiet and peaceful. The monorail entrance is on the second floor of the lobby, so you can either take this gorgeous staircase or the elevator right behind. If you do choose to walk, the path is next to the convention center, near where our building Zago Key is. On the left-hand side, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes depending on how fast you walk. But like I said, it's so convenient here with having security. This is a great option because there's no one here, so we will be right on, hopefully soon. So it is 6:46. Let's time it, see how long it takes for the next monorail to get here. It is 6:50, so we waited 4 minutes and the monorail is here. All right, let's see how long it takes to get from here to Magic Kingdom on the monorail. Took just about 5 minutes. It is now 6:55 and we are here at the entrance of Magic Kingdom. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. I had another fantastic sleep here. This is our second morning but third day, and it is our checkout day, sadly. We do have a few more things that we didn't get to see yet at the resort, so let's go take a look at them. outside of the lobby area, which is that building right behind us here. This is the main pool. It's very large and spacious. There is a hot tub right here. It also looks very large and spacious. And this pool is, like I said, very large. It accommodates a lot. And because this is a deluxe hotel, the chairs are a lot nicer than other pool chairs that you'd see at other Disney hotel properties. They have those nice cushions on them, very relaxing and comfortable. And this pool, I would say, has that adult feel, right? So there's no slide, there's really nothing to interact with. You can see right there where the Magic Kingdom Castle, Cinderella Castle in the distance. And that is the boat dock. A boat is coming their way. So there's no security for the boat, so you will have to do security by Magic Kingdom. To the right of the lobby, you can find a little beach area with sand, some chairs, and some games to play. Kind of gives a nice variety if you wanted to kind of sit out and relax, but you didn't necessarily want to sit by a noisier pool. This is a very relaxing area. It gives more of that beach feel. And found some friends. So right here is actually not a pool. I think the pool is behind this, which we'll go check out in a second. This is a water area for kids, themed to Alice in Wonderland, the Mad Hatter. I believe when it's open and running, water will continue to spit out from those cups up top and into the hat. And then once it gets filled, it'll flip over and all the water will kind of spray all over the area. There's a slide there. And in places for parents and families to sit along and enjoy. So the main pool opened at 7 a.m., but this pool doesn't open till 10. This second pool also has a slide inside this rockwork here. So this is the entrance on the side, and it lands into the pool. This pool also has Beaches, which is a bar and grill, offering your typical sandwiches, burgers, alcoholic drinks, things that you'd find normally at a pool bar. Moving on. So over here is that lobby and where the monorail pickup is. And we are walking over towards the left to go towards the spa, fitness and health club, the villas, and the very special wedding pavilion. What's nice is that this walkway over here is covered all along here, which makes it just a lovely walk in the morning. All right, we are now going to enter into the villas. So unlike the other buildings where you just have a smaller atrium area here, this one is huge, and it has this beautiful fountain in the middle with the Mary Poppins penguins that I really would love for my house. And one of the horses from the carousel from Mary Poppins. Also want that for my house, thank you. You have some information over there about Disney Vacation Club. A lot of sitting areas here. Concierge and check-in. Very nice. This has its own entrance here, so you really don't even have to go to the lobby. If you're staying in this building, you can come right here, drop off your stuff, go in, and check in this building. Continuing on the pathway, you can see this is the same route if you wanted to walk towards the Polynesian. You would continue along here and loop around and follow that path over to that area right there. And over here, next to that villa building, is the spa. And they offer a variety of treatments that you would expect at a spa. So think like nail services, manicure, pedicure, facials, massages. They offer a ton of different add-on and treatment options. And then over here you have your fitness center. last two things on the far right hand side are very special to me. Let's go check them out. The first is Frank's Studio, and this is where you can come if you're getting married on property, and they have a ton of inspiration for you to look at. Different types of wedding cakes, utensils and silverware, plate design, napkins, things of those nature to kind of help you if you know you're going to get married here but you don't necessarily know the aesthetic or some of the accessories you want. Come here and get inspired. I definitely came here. Last but certainly not least, my favorite building here, the wedding pavilion. I actually got married here last year, and it is absolutely gorgeous. They keep it closed, so I will show you some pictures of what my wedding looked like so you can kind of see what it looks like inside. On its own little peninsula here, and the Polynesian's right there, and you can see Magic Kingdom over there. So this is the main building on the left hand side. That is where you do have the ceremony. There's a smaller building right here, and that is a really small area, like kind of like a vestibule area to wait before you go in, and that would be just for you and your wedding party, the people that are going to be walking down the aisle, so that your normal guests can't see you before the ceremony starts. Nice area here for when it gets cold. They will have a fire going. Made our way over to the final thing we are doing here, and that is eating breakfast at the Grand Floridian Cafe. This restaurant was super busy. We didn't even get seated till 30 minutes past our reservation time. On the menu you can find some fancier and not so common breakfast items like soups and salads. And then they also do have things like eggs and bacon and biscuits and hash brown, but it's definitely more elevated than your typical breakfast. We got the grand breakfast, which is 2 eggs with bacon, sausage, and cheesy hash brown casserole. And then we split the brioche French toast, which is Madagascar vanilla brioche French toast with bacon or sausage. I thought all the food was really good here, but nothing spectacular, and I actually think I would recommend going to Gasparilla Island to get similar classic breakfast fare, and definitely faster. As I sit on the beach in one of those little pods that I was showing earlier, relaxing, let's talk about this hotel overall and my thoughts on if it's worth the high price tag. If Magic Kingdom is the main thing you plan on doing, this is a great option with how close it is and the variety of options to get to and from Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom is the furthest park from all the other parks, so if you're planning to go there more than once on your trip, then this hotel really is that great option. I could never argue that this hotel is absolutely gorgeous. All the food I've eaten here has been fantastic. The drinks at the Enchanted Rose were top-notch. And while you're right next to Magic Kingdom, it still feels more adult, elevated, private, and luxurious. You also can't beat the fact that you can literally see the fireworks here easily all over the resort, and they pipe in the music. Now, for things to consider. If you want a more upscale, new, modern hotel around the same price point, well, there are other options for you. You can spend the same amount and stay at Disney's newest hotel, the Riviera, or the Four Seasons, which is a Disney-associated hotel, or even the Swan and Dolphin have great elevated rooms that will kind of give you that same modern adult feel. My room was beautifully decorated Mary Poppins, which I absolutely appreciated as that is one of my favorite movies, but nothing in particularly wowed me about the room. The bed was nice, and like I said before a million times, the pillows are fantastic. So for me personally, I probably won't come back here anytime soon, only because there's still so many hotels on Disney property that I haven't stayed yet, and I want to stay at all of them, of course. But I am so happy and thankful I got to stay here. It's a bucket list item for me. It is that flagship hotel. the one that you see on the monorail every time you go to Magic Kingdom, that is with those white beautiful buildings. Hopefully this review and hotel tour will help you decide if Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa is the right hotel for you and your family on your next Disney vacation. I've been Kate from Vacane One Day. Thanks for watching.